we're starting it like this.
Yep, absolutely.
This is how we're starting episode 1.
Episode 1. This is not episode 0, it's episode 1. Could you refrain from whatever the fuck that was?
It was glorious. I don't know.
My water.
You're Black Irish. You don't talk all day. You don't need water. You don't need to cool off your vocal cords there.
This is our bump. This is how we start.
Okay, very good.
Everyone go like that.
Come on, Nick.
Okay, fine.
Welcome to the Fat Earth Society.
Fat Earth Society, boy. Episode 1.
Episode 1.
1 plus 0 is 1.
Math.
Okay. That's our bump.
All right.
That whole statement is our bump.
Boys, what's this episode about? What are we going to talk about?
Well, originally it was
supposed. I have no idea.
Okay, I'm just gonna go.
Well, no, I'm gonna bring some pretext to this. Sorry to everyone that I messaged to come and listen to this episode, but it's not gonna be about Zoroastrianism. We might touch on that, but as it turns out, I thought I was the only one doing research for this. I thought I was the only one procrastinating.
I bought a book. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you bought a book. Did you read it?
Yeah, like a page.
Oh wow, very good. You read the foreword. Nice.
No, not a forward. some random page.
You glanced at the table of contents.
I did do that. Yes.
Okay, very good. Well, before this episode, I thought I was the one procrastinating, and I watched Zoroastrian videos on YouTube for like 3 hours before this happened. So, yeah, somehow I'm more prepared than either of you.
Yeah, I didn't even know I was doing any research, and I think I'm the most prepared because I started reading the Popol Vuh just for fun.
Just for fucksies. You're just like, I'm going to read the Popol Vuh.
Yeah.
That's why we're friends.
Yeah.
Can I start this story now?
So, this is not a story about Zoroastrianism, so take it away, DJK.
We're all familiar that the stories and characters of Batman are based on real people.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to stop you right there.
Okay, first line.
All right, Batman. We've gone from Zoroastrianism to Batman.
Yes.
Well, Ahura Mazda that does have
Great car.
big wings. Yeah, big wings. The company in Japan actually did base their logo off of the old Mesopotamian religions of Ahura Mazda. So, yeah, there is a connection there.
Okay. I'll believe you.
Yeah.
I didn't do any research.
Yeah.
Can I continue?
Yeah, continue. Okay.
I'll allow it.
Okay, Batman and the characters are based on real people. We got that.
Okay. I follow.
With the most common knowledge being that Batman himself is modeled after Leonardo da Vinci and his fear of bats. Less known is that Egghead is based on the Latin phrase ovum hominis, or egg of man, which was used during the egg famine of 1433, where Baron Beauchamp of Kiddermeister refused to share his eggs with the peasants.
Is that a real thing?
Yes.
Refused to share eggs. Did he have all the chickens? Was he
chicken-
king of cocks?
Chickens don't correlate with eggs there, Nick. Remember that.
What was that Seinfeld joke?
Shit.
Oh, hold on.
That's our egg timer. Remember? Every time we say
that's
eggs.
I'll
Every
be
time
right
we say
back.
eggs,
Just pause. Just come back.
Just say.
No,
say
fine.
We can just pause.
Leave.
Well,
Leave.
actually, we
Leave.
can-
We'll
we
keep
can-
going.
We
Don't
can pause
pause.
that, actually.
Figure
Yeah?
it out.
Okay. No, we're good.
We're going.
I'm sorry, everybody. I just had to get the
Wait,
cat out of the
wait.
ground beef.
We have background noise. We
Yeah,
can't-
but like whatever. We can just
edit.
let it flow.
Yeah, that's my girlfriend's job. She's the editor.
Partner.
She's my girlfriend.
Partner sounds
What are,
better.
what are we, a partner? What are we, Australian? No, like, are we bank robbers?
Partner
No.
is equal. Are we good?
You're implying girlfriend isn't?
I'm just saying partner sounds better.
Maybe people prefer. Okay, keep going on about your Batman story.
Okay, remember to edit that out.
Edit that out.
Okay.
Okay, wait, I know how to do it. Ah!
Oh, so
Okay.
please help us.
Are you done? You can't open your beer. They don't
All right,
hear-
yeah, now we're good. We're good. Continue.
Okay.
You can open his beer. We're just gonna give him shit for it.
Okay, I'm gonna scream and that'll be our thing. Ah! Okay.
Just go.
Next, we come to the blatant ripoff of Mothman. We're just gonna start that over. Someone talk about eggs for a second.
Eggs.
Where do they come from? Why eggs?
Why are eggs?
Why are eggs?
Okay. Next, we come to a blatant ripoff of Mothman, re-envisioned as a human or as Calendar Man. Lastly, we have the unknown connection that only Bob.
Actually, holy crap.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
A Mothman and Calendar Man?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
Mothman You know the Mothman, right?
Yeah, I know about. Yeah,
We
Yeah, he
did-
was like, well, it was a bridge, right? He was like, yo, this bridge is going down.
He was the harbinger of doom.
oh yeah, that's right.
Calendar Man's just like, I'm a villain, so I'm doing it, but like, I'm gonna warn you.
Yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day. You're gonna crash your car.
Yeah, holy crap.
Did you just get woke?
I just got
Full wokeness?
full woked.
Your third eye just opened, and by third eye I mean your butthole.
Mine's always open. I got to see someone. Anyway, lastly, we have the unknown connection that only Bob Kane, the creator of Batman, is aware of. The fact that the Riddler is real and still alive to this day.
The real Riddler is alive to this day.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
how old would he be though?
I don't know. Let's calculate.
When was the first dead baby joke written?
About 2,000 million BCE.
Oh, was it? Hold on. No, I
Exactly.
remember this. It was that movie there. It was that cartoon, Prince of Egypt, and they had like the animated like things on the wall there, and they were showing like the Egyptians throwing like Jewish babies to the crocodiles.
Okay, you're wrong, and I'm going to tell you why you're wrong. You ready?
Was that the first? I think that was the
Sure.
first dead baby joke.
No. Many people think riddles evolved side by side with human language, but that would be false. Not every proto-language had the phonetic capability to cognitively adapt and predict the future. The first riddle from the Rhine Mathematical Papyrus, 1550 BCE, is actually a well-designed math problem and goes as such.
I can't wait.
Oh boy, now I'm just having anxiety because I'm thinking about how bad I was at math in high school.
So you're gonna nail this, right?
Yeah.
Glued to my seat.
Yep.
In expectation.
Yep.
If you guys don't pass, you can't go to, what is it you do, work?
I can't go back to welding. I can't be a welder anymore.
That's how it goes. You can't solve riddles, you can't weld.
Okay.
Goes hand in hand, right? That was,
Yep.
That's part
Sure.
of your test.
Like an egg in each hand.
We're not talking about eggs anymore. We're talking about riddles.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
just
all
ask your guy. I
Okay.
can't handle the suspense to this sure to be mind-bendingly wonderful riddle.
There are 7 houses. In each house there are 7 cats. Each cat catches 7 mice. Each mouse would have eaten 7 ears of corn. If sown, each ear of corn would have produced 7 hakat of grain. How many things are mentioned altogether?
This doesn't sound like a riddle. This sounds like
It's a memory problem.
a memory problem, but also like somebody would come to your village, but they were like the medieval equivalent of a motivational speaker. And they were like, if you've got 7 cats in each house, and 7 of those cats catch 7 mice, do you have any idea what your grain production is gonna be that year? Your yield is gonna triple.
We're gonna have 7 hectares of. What did you say? Corn?
Grain.
Grain. Yeah.
7 ears of corn and 7 hakat. of grain.
Hakat, which I thought you maybe meant hectares, and you were just having a moment, but no, it's actually hakat.
If I have a
Okay.
moment, you'll know, and it won't involve Hector.
All right. So, what am I supposed to be counting the words or the nouns?
Isn't it just 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 or something?
There we go, and you failed math, yet you have solved it.
Yay? Question mark? I don't know.
What's your name, my DJ to the right?
What?
You're-
Me?
yeah, what
Oh,
is-
I'm Dr. Hoon Pyramid.
Anyway,
Dr. Who Pyramid.
Wait,
He's our
fuck, shit. Damn it! Mr. Hoon Pyramid.
Mr. Hoon Pyramid.
You're
Yeah,
I
not-
only went to Sunday school.
yeah, he's our
You can be-
even though he's Jewish. Yeah, weird. He only went to Sunday school. So that was weird. But yeah, he's our certified professional witness.
I was going to ask you, how would you solve this problem or figure out the riddle?
I mean, yeah, put 7 to the however many power, but I misunderstood it. When you said how many things were mentioned, I thought you meant like house, 1, cat, 1.
This is the riddle word for word. I don't know, man. If you want to take into account that how many words are in it, you count those. You
Yeah,
wanna-
no,
you wanna
I-
count.
How many
No,
words?
I don't care about the
1, 2,
words.
3,
I thought you
4.
meant like how many nouns. Like house is 1, and each
See,
step.
That
was
would be a
one
fun
thing.
riddle, but this is a math problem and not fun.
So yeah, it'd be 7 times 7.
Yeah,
et
this is
cetera.
just high school. This is just algebra 2A all over again, and I'm starting to get a little upset over here. I'm starting to, God damn it, she tried so hard. I went to see her after school, and I never remembered to carry the fucking 1, okay? Like, math was fine until they put letters in it, alright? Then why do you have to put letters with numbers? I don't understand, okay?
Okay.
Don't at me, Neil
Anyway.
deGrasse Tyson.
Now, modern human brains all have the same level, we hope, of interconnectivity, and would clearly see this as a geometric progression. 7 times 7 times 7, and so on. Until your answer was
Oh, I didn't do the math.
Yeah, well, okay, let me just
Okay.
break out the abacus out of the freezer.
Okay, guess a number. Let's see what it is.
Oh,
How many steps were there?
106,000
You had to
or
remember.
something.
Oh, Christ.
You know, ancient Greek, this is how they did it. They just...
I'm a baby with computers, though. I don't need to remember.
Then I'll tell you. It's 19,607.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Wow, I was
That's
way
about
off.
what I was going to guess.
Okay,
Then again, I just threw out like 100,000 or whatever.
that's close. Close enough.
Out of 19,000?
Yep.
Close enough for jazz, baby.
Ooh, yeah.
Because jazz is all about the numbers you don't guess.
Yeah, and if you gotta ask, you'll never know.
So you're saying jazz is theoretical.
Jazz is... Yeah, just continue.
Jazz is...
Jazz is.
No,
That's
no.
about all I have to say about that.
No, since this isn't a true, fully formed riddle, but archaeologists are in disagreement about the validity of this problem. Other experts, known as a enigmatologist, know what that is?
Enigmatologist.
Studier
Oh,
of
they
riddles.
study enigmas.
Yes,
They look
riddles,
at the Voynich manuscript and then they go, oh, in a pool with 30 cherubs flying around, what could it mean?
And the answer is 12 cats eating corn. I don't know.
Okay.
Just 12 cats with lederhosen munching on corn, canning across the fucking papyrus page, you know?
I mean, but if you saw that.
That is quite the ketamine fueled trip right there.
Yeah, well, they ate a lot of nasty grains back in the day, so.
Yeah,
so-
we're trying to again now with the whole grain bread and everything that makes you shit out like a blood sausage every time you eat it.
Speaking of blood sausages, the Sphinx was the original Riddler or the riddle master.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
I'm
Okay,
getting
I
a
the
memory
Sphinx
here.
one. It was
I'm
the-
getting a
Wait,
memory
no,
here.
the audience doesn't know the Sphinx one, so
Okay, can I tell the riddle?
wait. Okay, I gotta set the mood. You know, it'll foreplay.
No,
Okay,
can he like just guess the riddle first?
no.
No, he's got to set the stage.
I gotta set the Greek times. You know,
Okay.
the
Set me up,
Sphinx
baby.
asked Oedipus the following. Here we go.
What walks on 4 legs in the morning,
This isn't right.
2 in the daytime or whatever, and 3 in the evening?
You got like sort of the riddle.
The answer's man.
Okay, the real riddle is which creature has one voice and yet becomes 4-footed and 2-footed and 3-footed? He heroically responds,
Man!
who crawls on all fours as a baby, then walks on 2 feet as an adult, then uses a walking stick in his old age.
Close enough.
The Sphinx was astounded.
You could have easily just said like Nick on coming back home on a Friday night, you know.
Explain yourself.
Oh, I get very drunk and then I crawl my way back home and then I have to stand upright to get up the stairs and then I grab whatever broom or something I can find to like hobble my way over to the bathroom to pray to the porcelain gods.
So you're saying there's a modern take on an ancient riddle.
Yeah, a frat boy.
And the part in the place with no footsteps, that's where the taxi took him.
Yeah,
So
when there were no footprints in the snow, that's
Yeah.
when there was only one set of tire tracks in the snow, that's when the taxi took you home.
Okay, so the real riddle is what creature has a drunken voice, yet walks on 2 wheels, then 4 wheels, and then none at all?
A drunk golfer.
I like it.
Sure.
Okay, but you know, the Sphinx was super woke, astounded, and then killed themselves by throwing themselves in the sea. That's how it goes.
I didn't know that part. I thought he was just like, all right, fuck it, you can go. You can pass.
There's some.
The Sphinx just like dabbed and then said yeet 100% send and just pencil dived off the fucking cliff into the water.
There's another variant where the Sphinx would eat the people who got it wrong, and when you got it right, the Sphinx ate themselves. So
How would the Sphinx eat itself?
I
Would its
don't know
jaw
how
just, like,
magic works.
Open up really
It's
wide and like turn inside out on itself.
Myths make sense if you're eating just like LSD covered grains.
Right, yeah. Ugh. Sometimes I want to eat moldy bread just to see if, like, you know, I'll go into a whirling dervish sort of, like, insane haze.
I've
not-
eaten moldy bread. I'm just saying, no.
Yeah,
Okay.
Your gut isn't used to it. You just get sick.
I'll just get violently ill.
No, you just get a stomach ache if you eat enough moldy bread.
If I eat enough moldy bread.
Because you get used to it, and you're like, this is who I am now. You know?
I am Moldo, king of bread.
Okay.
Okay, so the Sphinx just commits suicide and jumps into the water.
That's how
as a Nickelback song is playing.
Okay. One would think this would be the end of the riddle. But the Sphinx killing themselves was the most raw riddle of them all. And this led to the corporeal form that would go on to give anguish and pleasure to any challenger throughout history. Get what I'm saying? The Sphinx reincarnated itself later through a human form.
The Sphinx became
The
new.
Riddler?
The OG Riddler.
OG Riddler.
Oh, like from the original Batman TV series?
That's the connection.
So Sphinx
Oh,
became
wow, I
Riddle
figured it
Man.
out.
Okay.
Not Riddle Man.
The Riddler.
Yes. Riddle Man.
TM, the Riddler.
Riddle Man is another story that we can talk about a different night.
Okay, Riddle Man's just okay.
If you want, do you want to talk about Riddle Man or not?
I mean, Riddle Man's just a guy that lives in our town that stops people on the street.
He goes, "Hey, do you have any cigarettes?" And then you go,
If
"Do I? Do you have any spare change?" "I don't know. Do I?"
And if you give him a cigarette, there's a 20% chance that he will tell you a riddle. There's an 80% chance he'll
It's
spit
not
in your
a
eye.
riddle. He's just an insane person because we have very bad mental health care facilities in the state we live in. And
bad.
it's just an
This is
insane person going, you gave me a cigarette, but my brother Tom, he used to work for Verizon, and then if you get a blue hat and put it on Susan, then the pizza needs to come out at 3:57, and then he skips away chanting mushroom caps and Adderall, and then that's it.
This really sounds like a Bush.
That's Riddle
episode.
Man.
Yeah, that's the Riddle Man of New Hampshire.
Okay, back to the Riddler. The spirit of the joke refused to die and had to blend into human society to truly feast on despair and woe. This quantum process cannot be fully theorized by the most advanced cytologists. Some French scientists think that once this is solved, eternal bliss and a world without jokes will come.
And cancel culture would have finally won.
So you're saying that you're saying that they are saying
Yes, I'm not saying anything.
yeah. So you're saying that they're saying, but you're not saying.
Some are saying.
Some are saying.
Not all.
Some people have been saying.
There's disagreement.
There's disagreement, but some people have been saying that
Powerful people in low places.
They're not powerful. They're just some people.
Friends in low places.
tall people, low places, they're very flexible.
Tall
And
and
they
short.
scratch their foreheads on the popcorn ceiling quite a bit.
Exactly.
People of varying heights are saying
That if there's no riddles, there's no jokes.
yes, and that
I don't.
that's happiness.
Well, I
Riddles
don't agree
aren't
with
jokes. They're annoying. Riddles... Okay, let me explain something to all of you. Riddles only exist because people exist with very high levels of social anxiety, and they have to, rehearse and say things in their bathroom mirror before they go out. They have to have canned, pre-programmed responses after saying, hello, how are you, to people because they're so gripped with fear, and then they come up with riddles, and then they end up just annoying the shit out of everybody. There. That's what it is.
The
Mystery
Riddler,
solved.
I think the
Yep.
Riddler got you. I think that's what you're saying. I think you had one riddle night where you weren't happy, and now you hate jokes. Right? Am I right? Did I just psychoanalyze
No, he doesn't
you?
hate jokes. He hates riddles.
Yeah,
But it's like all jokes are riddles, but not all
I'm having an
riddles are
Oprah
jokes.
moment here.
So you can see how the world would be much better without jokes. Are you?
I like jokes. I want the world to have jokes. I don't want the world to have
I
riddles.
disagree, but I'm very well aware that I'm very attached to my own neuroses. So
So
Yeah,
you would
exactly.
be
Like
in
most
the
of us.
scientist group that would be in disagreement with the other scientists.
If I was a scientist just to be safe because I didn't want anyone to know how stupid I was, I would just disagree with everything.
That doesn't sound like
Honestly.
you'd
Yeah,
get
no,
far.
I would just disagree with everyone, and then people would say either, "Oh, he's a jackass." Jordan Peterson would be like, "That guy's a jackass," hey, and then everyone else would be like, "He might be onto something," and then I would just fuel my career off of the people that are like, "He might be onto
So
something."
they'd be like,
since he
Nick, can
disagrees
you
with
hand me that pencil? And you'd be in extreme disagreement with that.
Your arm's long enough.
Or
You
they'd
can
be like,
reach over.
no, that's just being an asshole.
you're just the asshole
you can
scientist.
grab your own pencil. make your bed.
If
There.
I grab the pencil for you, you won't know how to next time. Is that what you're fucking saying right now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you
Teach a
trying
man
to
to
do
grab a pencil, he'll have a pencil for life. Give a man a pencil, he'll eat a pencil for only once a day.
You got to stop eating pencils, man. Yeah.
I like the lead, it's sweet.
Okay, a false awakening occurred in ancient Rome where the spirit was not ready for creation. The Baltoro. You want to say that in your Italian?
Baltoro.
Baltoro.
I also said it wrong. It was Baltro. So
Baltro.
was not feeding enough off misery, but rather indulgence. So this, can you say it again?
What is it?
Baltro.
Baltro.
Was like the original fool jester for Romans.
Gotcha.
And the wealthy were accepting and loved the sight of this fool. This led the Riddler to vanish within years, unable to sustain their life energy. You get it?
Well, I mean, so first of all, yeah, in the Middle Ages, they didn't have TV. They didn't have, like...
They didn't have Netflix. They didn't have TikTok.
They didn't have Pornhub.
They had a jackass covered in bells and
Yeah,
dangly
fabric.
fabric.
Which, honestly, if I got put in a time machine, I would be stealing bells from everyone. I'm going to be that guy immediately. I'm just going to be doing cartwheels through the streets going, yippee-dippity, and just making it, oh, look at the guy. And then, I'd go over to, a child and, whisper something about the future into his ear, and then he would just grow up with, existential dread for the rest of his life.
And
And
then
it's
he
be
would,
like, okay, this stick, put it on a rock, jump on the other side. That's a lever.
That's a lever. Okay, in the future, people are going to have these things. It's going to feel like ivory, but it's actually a thing called plastic, and it's going to have glass on it. That's a phone. You can take pictures and literally access all the information you ever want on this little device that would fit in your pocket. Did you invent pockets yet? No. Holy shit. Come back here tomorrow at 3:30. I'll tell you all about pockets. All right?
I also
All right,
feel like
get out of here. Get out of here. Get your
speaking
beans.
Latin.
Get the fuck out of here now.
They wouldn't understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
You're
because,
going to be like,
yeah.
instant painting. Happens in 1 second.
Oh, hold on. This is in Italy, right?
Rome.
Rome? Ok, hold on, I can say this. Guarda, Ciccio, vieni qua. Oh, scusa, guarda. Senti, nel futuro ci sono queste persone. Allora, c'hanno questo pezzo di tecnologia che c'hanno nella mano. E puoi vedere tutto.
No!
No, puoi vedere tutta la informazione.
No.
No, guarda, stai zitto, che ti sto dicendo qualcosa molto importante, va bene? Guarda che tutti hanno questa tecnologia nella mano, va bene? Puoi accessare tutta l'informazione che vuoi fare. E questo è nell'anno 2022, va bene?
Then they'd say amicus S. They'd say something in Latin.
Yeah.
Which means you are a friend.
At that time period, this was Rome. Yeah, so this was ancient Rome.
You're screaming Italian at some peasant boy.
Yeah, no, actually, he wouldn't understand a word he was saying.
Yeah,
I would
and
just be a
then
barbarian to him.
He'd, scuff his feet and zap you with, static electricity and be like, Buongiorno, yuppie! Which I actually know what that means. It means, come at me, Zeus!
Yeah, then a Roman soldier would just come over and stab me in the chest.
Yeah.
Where were we? What? Wow, that was a
The
journey.
Riddler died.
Okay, the Riddler died in ancient
The end.
Rome.
Okay.
Okay.
He came
No.
back because he's what? It? But for riddles?
Well, not it quite. Well,
He
close.
comes back to, get some life energy, and then
Yeah.
he dips.
Yeah, it doesn't work. So thousands of years pass without jokes or humor. How it goes, and then the
Oh,
reawakening.
the Dark Ages then.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get-
the
you get-
Middle Ages. Yeah.
The reawakening occurred in tandem with the Renaissance. Nicholas,
Yeah,
you go.
have you seen Middle Ages, paintings?
ain't funny.
They ain't funny.
Actually, some
They're
of them
fucked up.
some of them are kind of funny. I remember in my art history class in college, and they were just like, "Look at this Middle Ages painting," and it was literally the cutaway section of a person's home during the winter.
Yeah.
And it was just a man and a woman sitting on a bench in front of the fire, and they both had their I don't know, tunics open, and they were just warming up their genitals in front of the fire. And I was and the teacher didn't notice this. I was like, "Hey, prof, what the fuck is going on here? Why?" And he was like, "I don't know, they're warming up their bits. It's cold in the winter in Denmark." And I was like, "Okay." But yeah, I think
That was just that wasn't funny for them. It's just that's how you
See, it's
get
funny
bored.
now
It's
because
funny
jokes
now
came
'cause
back.
Jokes came back.
Yes.
were they
yeah.
about to bone?
Probably not.
Yeah, they're
Well,
probably.
yeah, no. If they're warming up their secret bits, then
I don't know.
They're probably starving to death, and they probably died the next day. That's the real truth of it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay, so
Martha, what shall we eat? Poop soup again?
Oh, I love your poop soup.
Oh, no, Jeremiah. The pig died.
We're all out of poop.
Can't we just eat the pig?
We did.
Oh, that's right. Well, where were we getting the shit from then if the pig was dead?
Oh, Jeremiah, shh, hush, my darling, hush.
Martha,
Jeremiah,
it's
hush.
getting dark in here, Martha.
Jeremiah, I love you. Just remember always.
We're
I
down
love
to
you.
our last candle, Martha. I
No.
can't see you anymore.
Jeremiah, I love you.
Okay.
Okay, so back to the story at the meat of this, not the pig meat, you know. Nicholas Feriel, also known as Lefebvre.
Favrial.
I'm going to say this in English, but someone can say it in French. Or Troubillet,
Troubillet.
yes, was reincarnated in 1479 and began his life with riddles in mind. Nicholas did not choose to be born into royal blood and intended to rise from rags to riches. As the Sphinx, they were overindulged and had forgotten the meaning of the gag. No jokes on the gag?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, was that what it was? I just thought that was your noise for like I don't know what to do with that. Just,
Sometimes two things can be
so
true.
okay, is it the Sphinx reincarnating itself into different corporeal forms
Well,
throughout the
the
ages?
Sphinx is a form of the spirit. You get it?
Okay.
Okay,
the spirit
so
of
the
riddles
spirit-
Yes.
Okay, so the
first
spirit.
embodied itself as the Sphinx.
Yeah.
The spirit
Then-
it took form as a Sphinx, and then the
Barthor
Sphinx
or
died.
But
and
we
then-
don't know how the Sphinx was created because, we don't know how Titans were created. That's what
It was aliens. Haven't you ever seen the Swastika Alien Pawn Shop channel? Also known as the History Channel?
I think that's more like Ice Road
They were
Trucker Duck channel.
Okay, it's Hitler, it's
aliens.
Nazi Ice Road Truckers, Swastika, Hitler, Alien, Pawn Shop, Pyramids.
I still don't like it.
Anyways.
No, no.
Well, too bad. That's what you get.
Yeah, so we were talking about the Sphinx reincarnated, and now is Nicholas.
Yeah. Okay.
Not you, this Nicholas.
Me?
No, not you.
Oh.
This Nicholas.
During his childhood, he tested out various comedic techniques, such as the stereotype, the farce, and shock humor.
Ooh, shock humor. What did shock humor look like, and what year is this in France?
14. Well, it'd probably be like 1459, 1462.
Oh, okay. All right.
our
So what did
co-host-
shock humor look like in France in like
Yeah.
the 1400s?
No, you actually pointed out earlier. You were talking about static electricity,
Yeah.
and like that's shock humor. You'd say a joke, and
Whoa, and it's like crudest form. That was like shock humor
then
right there.
yeah, you'd say something, and then they wouldn't laugh, so you just shock them right in the eyeballs.
And they go, ah! And then they'd be like, ha ha, come at me,
No,
Bruce. I mean,
you
Zeus.
hit like a
Unité
neuron.
armée, youpi.
Exactly.
Well, Jupiter, but
Youpi.
you make him seem small. Youpi.
What did shock humor in France during the 1400s consist of? Was that just like you would sneak into a nun convent and then grab a dove and then put it like into your codpiece while maintaining eye contact
you'd
with
rub
nun
the dove
who's
really
screaming?
fast.
Probably.
You gotta rub the dove and then shove it in your pants.
You see, then the
Never
nun's
say
like,
rub the dove again.
rub a dove, 3 priests in a tub.
No. Oh no.
Now a Disney original.
Only on Disney Plus.
Okay. Anyway,
Disney minus out of my life.
back to Nicholas. His mother would often weep of disappointment that he was choosing laughs over labor. Nicholas spent his days tormenting other peasant boys, tricking them into fetch quests by promising them rewards if they solved the riddle.
Also known as the Elder Scrolls series of today.
Of course, he would always find a loophole and some sort of error within their answer. And that,
Just like the World of Warcraft series of today.
you want to explain that?
Yeah, because you do fetch quests in World of Warcraft. I've never played World of Warcraft, disclaimer, but you get together online with a bunch of neckbeards and you go,
Tell me more,
like,
Nicholas.
this is too complicated.
Ain't
This
you
is
cool
too hard.
for World of Warcraft?
This boss is too hard for me to do this on my own, so I'm going to call,
so
like,
cool.
3 other people.
Oh, just look at him
And then
talk.
we're going to go into, like, the
was
dungeon of
president of high
Maelstrom,
school.
and then we're going to fight the Fire Princess together, and we're going to take all the shit, and then we're going to go back to the tavern, and the innkeeper's going to be like, yeah, good job, fuck faces, and then he's going to throw a brick at your forehead, but it wasn't about the reward the whole time. It was about the adventure and making new friends.
It was about
And
the
that's
name
why
of the
you're still in your
wind.
mom's basement!
God, he's so cool.
Let's pause.
Okay. It actually even goes. Oh, no. Did I?
Yeah,
Okay,
apparently
it's going.
it's
Yeah,
going,
apparently
baby.
we're recording again.
Alright, here we go.
Anyway,
We had a pizza break, everybody. I'm sorry. That's
we're
how professional
gonna
we
cut
are.
that out. You saying the pizza break?
yeah. No one wants to know.
I don't want to know about your shit.
The world wants to know.
Okay, so Nicholas's family said they saw great potential in him and wanted him to be on display for the whole kingdom. Nicholas was quite dumbfounded when they pulled a fast one on him, or a Jimmy, and sent him off to be a knight for King Louis the 12th. He had not
Is
realized
that
they...
one of the good Louis?
I'm going to hope. I can't say yes, because...
I mean, they're all named Louis.
I get so... One of them was the
Come
Sun
on.
King, but like...
I mean, seriously, if there was, if another president ran for office, if the next president who was running for office, if his name was like Louis, you'd be,
Ah.
come on,
Vote for Louis!
vote for Louis.
I've been here before. Okay.
Could you imagine if like Louis C.K. was our president?
Eh.
I have no concept of how that would go, good or bad.
I feel like at
I
one
have
point he would just
no
be like,
idea.
"Well, suck my dick, Kazakhstan."
I feel
and
like he's
then-
too incompetent for that sort of stuff.
Or maybe he's just like incompetent enough and like self-aware enough about his incompetence where he would actually probably do a stellar job.
Yeah, he definitely knows he would fuck it up, so maybe he would...
I don't think he would know to
get
hire the
good
right people.
advice. Yeah, because like he's
You
not...
have to know. You have to have connections already.
He would hire all of his comedian friends,
Oh, God.
which would be hysterical.
Oh, no. Oh, God is right.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Like an Eddie Murphy is like the well, I don't know what would Eddie
Okay,
Murphy
quick
be?
sidebar.
We're writing a Fast and Furious movie here.
Long sidebar. Do you think Eddie Murphy and Louis C.K., Nicholas, do you think they are best friends? Because it seems that you do. And I want you to elaborate on that.
You know, in my headcanon, I would love to believe that Louis C.K. and Eddie Murphy, because they both have very raunchy humor. If you look at Eddie Murphy's earlier stuff, like Delirious and his older comedy albums, some fucking raunchy shit. Hysterical, but fucking raunchy. But I think he inspired a lot of Louis C.K. stuff, actually, so I feel like they would actually be pretty decent friends, as a matter of fact. And, oh my god, Louis C.K. as president, and then Eddie Murphy as vice president.
Eddie Murphy.
Who is the...
It'd be phenomenal.
Yeah, I don't care. This joke is done.
I found a quote somewhere that... shit, where is it? Keep sidebarring.
God, you have so many tabs. Sidebar continues. Who would be the defense...
Nope.
Well, I don't
this
know
is
if the
wrong.
Minister of Defense. That's not the U.S.
No, it wouldn't be a minister. It would be
I know.
the Department of Defense, the head,
The-
the
the
defense
head of DoD.
chief. Yeah,
Yeah.
The head of the DoD. Tim Dillon.
Okay.
Tim Dillon would be the head of the DoD
All right, what
Yeah.
about...
because he's psychotic enough. He would just launch a Tomahawk cruise missile into Morocco just for shits and giggles because you know he had a bad Airbnb review over there. He would travel the world as a diplomat, and whenever they gave him a bad Airbnb review, he would just send a cruise missile into their house.
That's how you do it.
Yep.
Sounds like a terrible diplomat.
You get shit done though.
Can we sidebar to the sidebar?
Yeah, let's sidebar the sidebar.
Okay, they pulled a fast one on him, sent him off to be a knight for this king of mystery, King Louis the 12th. Nicholas had not realized the riddle that they had said and knew his power was still lacking. Okay, so he gets into royal events.
He raids a few villages for, his lord who was...
King Louis, whoever.
King Louis, there was a vassal that he wasn't getting along with, so, he sent Nicholas in with some, footmen and torched a village. Just boy stuff, just medieval boy stuff,
And
you
you
know?
know-
I don't know,
doing-
it depends. Like, if Louis...
Raped and pillaged a bit, come on!
If the
A couple of
12th Louis...
illegitimate children, who has the time to get
Please
sheepskin
stop with this
condoms?
joke.
Come on!
If Louis XII was before the Sun King, whichever one that one was...
They are all the Sun King.
Well,
They all praise the sun.
I still worship the sun.
but before him, wasn't France, the king was, super weak? They had all the
There was one king. Okay, there was
Robert
one
and stuff.
king at
Yeah,
one point.
the
He thought he
Sun
was made
King.
out of glass or something.
You saying he
Oh,
wasn't
God, I
swole?
didn't know about
You saying
that.
he had no fucking muscles?
No, he thought he
saying
was made
a
of
fucking
glass.
snowflake.
No, it was like a neurological disease. He thought he was made out of psychological, but he thought he was made out of glass. So he had like iron, like a skeletal metal frame woven into his clothing because he thought he was going to shatter
That's
at any
incredible.
point. Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
How science
But
can
also
come.
sad.
Yeah, and the fact that like, oh, well, he's the king, you know,
Yeah.
because
No one saw
his
him.
dad was the king, so I guess he's the king now. He has to be, you know.
Huh.
That's why we don't have monarchies anymore.
Exactly, because we can't afford skeletal suits.
Yeah,
for-
we can't afford an exoskeleton.
We don't have the mental health support for these kings or
Yeah, we don't. We don't.
Okay, so he becomes a jester, obviously, through what Nicholas describes as boy stuff.
Maybe he had a mental breakdown after like raiding and pillaging the enemies of his king, and he was like, okay, I can't be out in the field anymore because I can't be trusted with bladed weapons. I might just turn on my own guys through psychological distress. So, can I just entertain all of you with my mental health problems? And the king was like, send it, boy, 100%.
The king is like, what is mental health? We do not have that concept.
Yeah, we just have rich people and poor people. There's no such thing as mental health.
I have wallet health.
So here's a
Very
quote
healthy.
from a
I'm
book.
rich.
Here's a quote from a book about Francis the First,
I'm so rich.
but
Financed out the twat.
it includes later events.
Yep.
I gotta get my speaking voice on. No. Yeah. Okay. Once AAA could not contain himself and slapped the monarch on the bum. The monarch lost
He
his
slapped the monarch on the bum.
the bum.
Just like he was making...
Little.
He made a 2 girls 1 cup joke, and then everyone was just losing their minds over this because they were all like 3 bottles of wine in, and then he just goes up, that's pretty funny, my friend the king, and just went, bam, slap, and then the record screech happened, zoomed in on his face. You're probably wondering how it is I got here.
Okay.
Well, it's a crazy story.
Freeze frame.
Bow, bow,
like a
bow,
leg
bow,
of
bow,
mutton
bow,
flying
bow,
through the
bow,
background.
bow, 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 bow.
And then we come back. The monarch lost his temper and threatened to execute AAA.
No shit.
A bit later, the monarch calmed down a little and promised to forgive AAA if he could think of an apology more insulting than the offending deed. A few seconds later, AAA responded, I'm so sorry, Your Majesty, that I didn't recognize you. I mistook you for the Queen.
Oh! Cue the gif of like the black kid like crossing his arms and then everyone else like freaking out around him. You know what gif I'm talking
I
about?
know what gif you're talking
Yeah,
about.
everyone should know that gif.
And then Smash Mouth All-Star plays, and
Yeah.
then the movie ends.
Yeah,
But
then
it's
the
like-
credits roll.
But it's like a little too high, the volume, so it's like really blown out.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah, exactly.
And then we have the post-credits scene where you see the truth of AAA got exiled for doing this.
The
Yeah.
king goes, ha, leave.
yeah,
Well, they all breakdance first.
yeah,
And,
well, yeah.
yeah.
They all break dance.
There's a baby.
Yeah, like the end of the
There's a
movie
Shrek
Bulworth.
baby.
No, there's a CGI baby. Somehow they can all see it. They don't understand.
Then it's like the end of the. Then it's like that
Those
scene
were
in the
some
movie
wild
Zoolander, but it's just Triboulet just like walking along like this dirt road, leaving the kingdom, and he has his thumb out, and it's like the end of the movie, the first Hulk movie.
Yeah, and the credits are
Sure.
going,
It's like
going
the
up.
definitely
road
saw that.
is long.
No one saw that shit movie.
Na, 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 na. He's my brother. And then that song plays.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we've all seen the Incredible Hulk 2004 version. Is that the one or 2001? Is it older?
I don't know. They're shit movies either way.
All bad.
They're horrible. But yeah, okay, that was the Riddler then, huh?
Yep. Ah!
Very good. Very
You
good.
can cut this. This is all I have.
All right, so
Pause.
Anyway.
now our expert witness over here,
Yeah, me.
our certified expert witness,
Certified.
Certified 2003.
Hieronymus
Certified
Pyramid over
freak.
here.
Yep. Well, Hoon.
Hoon.
You can just call me Hoon.
Hoon.
Pyramid.
Okay, Hoon Pyramid.
Hoon.
What did you see?
What do you mean? What did I see?
We know you saw something. Why do you think you're here?
Oh, you're talking about.
Yeah.
You're talking about. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I did see Mrs. Pimbleton's ghost.
Yo.
This is Pimbleton's ghost.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I mean, ghosts. When I say ghost, I don't mean ghosts.
You mean a live woman screaming in her kitchen window?
No.
Because
I mean,
you were a peeping Tom.
No, I do mean ghost. It's just ghosts aren't real.
I think ghosts are real.
Not the way you think they are.
They're like
Okay.
imaginary.
I'm
and,
interested.
Like a
I'm
real
intrigued
number.
So
here.
like you think ghosts are?
I think a lot of things. Okay.
it's true. You do think a lot of things.
I think a lot. He does
Very
not think a lot.
inappropriate. Thank you. Please continue, Mr.
I'm thinking.
Pyramid.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good. Keep thinking quietly.
Studio audience, if you could see him, he's thinking so hard.
Yeah, there are like 37 wrinkles on his forehead right now. His
38,
forehead looks like a barcode.
39.
Oh! You could scan him and buy a Pepsi.
Woo!
Coke only, please.
Well, then you better think harder. Anyway, yeah, ghosts. Like, you think they're like the leftovers of like dead people or whatever, right?
I have a little bit more.
I didn't think
cognizant-
that, but now that is the only way I'm ever going to refer to ghosts now. That's fucking brilliant. The leftovers of people. Go.
or whatever.
Can I hack into the Urban Dictionary and just type that in now?
I
Like,
think
ghosts,
you can
what
just
are they?
log into Urban Dictionary.
Log in? Okay, like leftovers of people. There you go.
But yeah, no, ghosts, they aren't real.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a strong... I think the audience is divided.
Exactly.
50-50,
Well-
conservative guess.
Conservative guess. Yeah, they'll come around.
Okay,
Yeah,
alright.
so the projections of the oh fuck, edit this part out. Holy shit!
Well, baby, we're not editing any of this out.
Dubs in a bub.
Dubs in a pub.
Bubbin', dubbin', dubbin', bub. Eat them dubs and eat them raw.
Rub a dove.
Eat the dubs.
12.
I don't know what's
priests
happening.
Up above.
We're doving it.
Rub a dove, 3 priests in a tub.
Wait. Oh, that didn't work. I'm trying to.
What are you
It
doing?
made a clink sound. It was good the first time.
Okay, Mr. Pyramid, please continue. Whom? Come on, let's go.
Anyways.
Who's?
Jan Hus.
Whew.
When the doves cry.
This should be. I think this should be our side stories like last podcast, but called
God.
like dove stories.
Dove stories.
Fascinating, continue.
Anyways, ghosts aren't real, folks.
We heard that.
Okay.
So yeah, ghosts, as we see them, are they exist, but they aren't dead people.
Okay. All right.
So they,
I'm playing ball here.
Yeah,
I'm
so
willing to
ghosts-
play.
I'm on third base.
ghosts were constructed by the ancient Mesopotamians. Okay,
That I can believe.
by,
That's obvious.
By they were inscribing satanic runes deep beneath the earth.
Okay, I don't understand. Mesopotamian, satanic.
Yeah, so
How?
satanic has nothing to do with Satan because Satan isn't real either, but satanic does exist.
Okay, you're throwing two.
The whole Midwest just entered the chat, by the ways.
Midwest asterisks enters the chat.
I'll have you know, Satan
so,
is real.
So is Mr. Satan real, or is it Satan? Which one is it?
You know, I haven't done my research on that for a while, but
Okay.
that big red boy, not real.
Okay, big red boy.
Or,
That
or,
big red boy.
or at least has very little to anything to do with satanic rites in general.
Okay. Go
Either
on.
way.
Ghosts aren't real. Satan's not real. Something about Mesopotamia.
Yeah, so the ancient Mesopotamians were inscribing the satanic runes deep beneath the earth. And by deep beneath, I don't mean like underground. Okay? I don't mean they were underground. I mean they were deep beneath the earth.
Okay.
Like spiritual or like
Yeah,
meso?
they astral projected to the third level that's beneath the earth.
So that's past the Earth's
second
crust.
level.
Well, we're on the Earth's crust, so, you know.
The
Yeah, it would
first-
be
the
below
first
it, though.
level.
Yeah. So,
Okay, below the Earth's crust then. Okay.
Is the second level like a Chuck E. Cheese, Arby's kind of deal?
It's the
to admit,
Fuddruckers, dude.
I have to admit, I have not done my research. For next week, I'll come back with the other two.
You know, you keep saying you haven't done your research, and I'm getting a little frizzle dazzled. You know.
Yeah, well, I didn't know I had to come with multiple. Anyways,
This is...
we're
wow,
getting a little
okay.
off track.
Side stories.
Side
Jesus
stories.
Christ. No, we can't do side stories. That's already been taken. This is nonsense.
Dove stories. Cut out side stories.
We're going to
Cut
call it dovetails.
Oh, I like dove.
Franklin, cut that shit. Franklin. All right.
Okay,
here,
Franklin.
listen. Right there. That's where you cut back in.
Okay.
Franklin is our go-to.
Please don't call my girlfriend Franklin.
Franklin is the collective.
She's the one that has to edit this nonsense.
Thanks, Franklin.
Thank you, Franklin.
So yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. All right.
They were exploring, right? They were bored. They were ancient times.
Who
they
was exploring?
the ancient Mesopotamian.
Okay, they're
I got
exploring.
that.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Okay.
I
all
know how
right.
it feels to be me.
They astral projected. Do you follow me so
Okay.
far?
Yes, I have studied remote viewing. I know what
Yes.
astral projecting is,
Thank you.
and I've seen the Venture Bros.
Thank you.
Okay.
They went down to the third level below Earth.
Okay, the third level,
Yes, the third realm.
where all
Whatever
the
you wanna
caution cones are stored.
You're just gonna
Maybe
have
that's
to
one
talk
of the
over.
in-betweens. Anyways. And on that third level beneath, their strength gave out, right? So they were trapped. Because, like, it's a far way to go from their bodies.
Yeah.
And while
yeah.
you're astral projecting, obviously your body can't die, but they can't
Yeah,
get
they lost the connection. There weren't enough cell towers in between, so
Yeah,
they
exactly.
okay, they were stuck
So
down
they're
there.
just stuck, and their bodies are. I'm searching for them right now. I haven't found any of them, but I know they still exist. They're sealed away because they can't die.
Is that safe? Should you be astral projecting to
no,
that
no,
level?
no. I'm looking for their human bodies.
Oh, they're
on
human
Earth.
bodies.
Yeah.
Okay, they might be in Iran actually, since it's Mesopotamia and that.
I mean,
sort of
that's where
area.
I've started. I haven't
Iran
found
or
anything
Iraq,
yet, but
somewhere maybe in between.
I would check.
That whole Fertile Crescent region. You know.
I would check Iceland because you know how tectonic plates move.
Yeah,
They
They didn't move that far.
No, some of them jumped over and around. And
Like they skipped rocks.
Yeah, during
Zeus got up there with some skipping stones and went pew.
It actually wasn't called
okay.
Pangea. It was called Hopgia because they hopped over each other. You know.
This sounds like a flash game that they'd invent in fucking middle school for people in Earth and science or something.
You can continue. you gotta feel it.
That was it.
Yeah, so they got trapped there,
Trapped.
and they used the last of their power to create, some crude tools
Crude tools.
because there was nothing there.
Yeah, it's just molten lava.
Sort of.
Isn't it
it's
called
kind
magma?
of? It's like a featureless.
Well, to the listener, I've never been that far down, so I don't know what's down there.
I thought
but
magma was underneath and lava is above. So that's how it works.
as is above, as is
Yes.
below.
You would ask a volcano.
No, Keegan is right. Anyways, yeah. So they use last strength mix tools because it's just a featureless plane, and they use these tools to inscribe the runes,
Okay.
the aforementioned runes.
Okay, so they chiseled out runes while they were down there in their astral projected forms.
Oh, they still are.
Oh, they're still down
chiseling.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All ghosts are constructs from these original people because
Huh?
they can't die.
How do they procreate?
Oh,
They don't procreate.
Okay.
So there's only like 3 ghosts?
I think last count that there were 16.
16 ghosts.
16 people astral projecting down.
Yeah.
Was there any
And-
influence into the movie 16 Candles?
I have no idea.
Is there
what
any
you're talking
connection
about.
there? Please, dear God, tell me there's some connection there.
They both start
There's
16.
some connection there.
Mm-hmm.
They both have 16.
Okay, all right, that's the only connection. Continue.
Anyway, yeah, no, they have. You can have more than 16 ghosts because what they're doing is kind of like programming, right? They're inscribing these runes, which amplify what remains of their mental energy, strong enough to reflect it back up to Earth.
So while hashtag learn to code was pissing off all the blue collars here in the United States, they were down there in the third level,
Yeah,
just
they were
rolling
like-
their eyes, going, "Yeah, fuckface." you know?
Exactly, in whatever
all right.
language.
I think
you
I can
know.
explain it a bit better, a little more for the smooth
Oh,
brain.
can you?
Smooth brains.
Oh,
It was like
okay.
they had helium, they had a bunch of it, and they were filling up a bunch of different balloons. And each balloon is a ghost.
It's too hot down there. The balloons would pop.
They don't pop. Helium doesn't pop. It's a fact. Never pops. Am I right?
Helium never pops.
Yeah. No, again,
Check out our merch store, people. Helium never pops.
Again, it's not like under the Earth's crust. It's below the Earth.
Below
Like-
the Earth. Are
like
you saying that the Earth is
metaphysically.
flat?
No.
Okay.
I'm saying that there's a realm below. And I'm not saying even it's necessarily under the ground. It's totally non-spatial.
Okay, so it's an ethereal plane then.
Yes,
okay,
exactly.
and it just happens to be
No.
named the third level.
The
of
Earth is round, people.
Well, it's
It's not.
actually an egg.
It's a sphere.
It's not
It's
a
an
perfect
egg.
sphere.
It's the egg.
It's a big
It's-
dragon egg, and it's gonna crack, and we're all gonna asphyxiate, but the dragon's gonna be pretty sweet.
We're all gonna get off on it. You know, we got our napkins. We got our.
I'll tell you what. You know what makes me really fucking hard? Going into basement shops in coastal towns and finding magical stores where they sell cast pewter sculptures of dragons holding crystals.
I know exactly
That
what you're talking
shit
about.
makes me so fucking hard.
For
Are you
real,
kidding
I
me?
was really into those when like 13 or 14.
Yeah, that's prime
They
Yeah.
cost a
wizard
lot, though.
dragon crystal.
Yeah, they were
age.
like $25.
No,
and,
they were
like,
40. It was 40
it was
bucks.
$40.
That's a lot for
really
a little-
for one of these fucking dragon statues.
Yeah.
Dear God in heaven. I remember
never-
there was a store in Keene, actually, in this town, and it
I
was
know what you're
underneath Brewbaker's.
Nope. Don't know what you're talking about.
It was underneath Brewbaker's. It was called the Magic Store. And I shit you not, at one point I went down there with my dad, and they were selling like these ornamental daggers and the aforementioned dragon statues and everything. And my dad, being an ex-82nd Airborne paratrooper, and from Fall River, he just took me down there and was like, "Hey, 10-year-old son, we're getting the fuck out of here, okay? None of this." And I was like, "But I want the dragon statue." And then he slapped me upside the head and said, go back up the basement stairs right now. I can't believe I even let you drag me down here. Okay, let's go.
Is that true?
Pretty much, in a nutshell. That's
That's
pretty
a
much.
little sad. You couldn't buy the dragon
And
of your
I
dreams.
couldn't buy the dragon of my dreams.
That's
The
like
dragon of my
Oh yeah, they also had little packets of like glitter, and they called it fairy dust. They literally sold fairy dust in this store.
my dreams.
Puff the magic dragon.
No.
Live far
No, no,
away.
the dragon of his dreams. He couldn't get the dragon.
Goodbye,
of
dragon.
his dreams.
I tried to buy you. I just couldn't. And then your store closed down. Because probably the
No one
owner
else
of your
did
store
either.
had a shitty business model.
Was it really
And
a
I wasn't able to
dragon?
get you, dragon.
Those can only exist in failing malls.
The dragon was missing its head, but it was not half price.
Imagine Dragons.
This is the end.
That's the end.
I want to hear that song bit.
Okay. All right, well, that was the first episode of Fat Earth Society.
Featuring the
Earth.
dragon, baby. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
was not an episode about Zoroastrianism, although we did get kind of close to talking
We
about
got
that.
pretty close.
Talked about riddles, baby.
Yeah, and how ghosts aren't real.
Not real.
And mid-90s to early 2000s magic stores in coastal towns in New England. Yep.
Well, I've been Mr. Fatty. And
You're not Mr. Fatty. You're DJ K.
Mr. Fatty signing off.
This is Nick signing off.
I don't know. I guess that's the order. Yeah, I'm Mr. Pyramid, and as always, we are brought to you by Silent Cheese.
Silent Cheese.
We won't tell.
We won't tell. Silent Cheese at your local grocery stores.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Buy the beef.